Hi, we are Team 9 and we would be talking about our System Engineering 2 project. First of all, we would like to introduce our client Atos, which is a company that provides consulting and managed services on technologies. Our project title is Can a correlation between sentiment data and demand cycle be established? User sentiment data about a particular subject is usually reflected in their social network usage. We are trying to find out whether the user's sentiment expressed on social networks correlate with the demand cycle of products. Our main focus is Twitter, since it provides its data available to the public. Our target are companies that use the correlation in order to estimate production. This is the input area. Here the user can select the language, the country, the start date and the end date of the tweet to be extracted. Before pressing the search button, the user should upload the demand cycle CSV file. This file should be in a format of two columns, the quantity column and the date column. This is the demand versus time graph. The x-axis shows the date, while the y-axis shows the demand. Next is the sentiment versus time graph, which shows the x-axis the date and the y-axis shows the number of positive sentiment. This is the mentions versus time graph. The x-axis shows the dates, while the y-axis shows the number of mentions. This is the tweeter cluster histogram. We classified that each tweeter in the set of tweets extracted based on their influence and stance. The more desirable the tweeter would be located in the higher group. This is the correlation graph. The graph is basically a demand versus sentiment graph. Users can also view tweets table, which consists of all the tweets that are extracted. Users can also view the tweeters table, which consists of the tweeters with their score and influence. We will be using the Twitter API to extract tweets by specifying a particular keyword. It's free and only requires a Twitter account to use it. The tweets extracted will be stored into MySQL database. We used an API called Alchemy API, which processed text to get sentiments. It was the most accurate among all APIs tested. In order to cluster the tweeters into groups, we used k-means, a statistical method of clustering data based on the distance between data. The project is written mostly in JavaScript, and we use Node.js as a framework for the project. In fact, the demonstration earlier is rendered by Node.js. We used chart.js and d3.js to create graphs, as these two fulfilled the most of the requirements that we laid down. We would like to add a tag cloud which shows how frequent a word appears among the set of tweets. The higher the frequency, the bigger the font is. Users can select any of those words in order to filter the word from the tweets, which would lead the graphs to re-render. We would also like to add a more advanced filtering system, such as allowing users to enter more than one keyword when requesting for data. Also, we would like the users to be able to filter the tweets according to the gender of the tweeter to make the data more relevant.